Monday morning, told my daddy I'm leaving home. Going off to the city tomorrow, even though I don't know where to go. And Daddy says, son, don't be a fool. Life in the city is unbelievable. You could get broken, oh, you're just a little boy, and you may never find your way. And I said, I know.
It was a cool day in the serene aura of Karmel Group of Schools, or Bawole Ifakoijaye, Iju, Lagos. A soothing breeze of bliss greeted the sleek arrivals of the smart parents into the arena, sipped with stimulations on Friday, 17th June 2016, as they hold their open house program in a unique and memorable way. It all started on the assembly ground of the Karmel Preparatory School as the pupils in colorful wear start open house, with the school director opened the ground with the school anthem and then displayed what the open house is all about, which was anchored by the school director, Mrs. T.K. Dabi.
Karmel Preparatory School, that school is a difference. Say, be steadfast, unmovable, arise and the topic of today's open house, I want everybody to shout it loud and clear. What is the topic for today's open house? Disaster! Again and again. Disaster! War! War! One of the topics under disaster. Basic 5.
Volcano, tsunami, and earthquake.
Oh, put your hands together. The parents are already, they know what they are going to listen to. Basic 4.
Accidents.
Oh, accidents. May that not be our portion in Jesus' name. Basic 3.
Drought and famine.
Drought and famine. Oh yeah, everybody, step on famine. My family will not experience famine. Parents that are looking at me, my family will not experience famine. The others, basic 3. Pestilence. 5. Everybody say pestilence. Yeah. Oh yeah. Pestilence. Yeah. Pestilence. Yeah. Pestilence. Basic 2.
Flooding, avalanche, and bushfire.
Bushfire. Flooding. Have you ever seen a house that is flooded before? You have seen it before. People will be shouting, we are here, come and rescue us, come and rescue us. Basic 1.
Emergency and Relief Agency.
Put on together for her. Emergency and relief agencies. So when anything happens, you just see them. How many of you have seen this Lagos vehicle? They are there. When anything happens like this, they are cutting there. You see them red cross, everything making, and then you come out the rescue and they make relief. All packaging.
Man-made disaster.
Man-made disaster. What a topic. Parents as well there, you must get your packaging to listen to man-made disaster. That is, we as human, how do we cause disaster ourselves? And as we learn, please make use of the knowledge today. God will help you parents in the name of Jesus. Packaging, you shout it loud and clear.
Natural disaster.
Natural disaster. Things that happens naturally. And that is why, if you listen to news at times, they say, plant trees, do this, so that we avoid disaster. And I say it.
Cyclone.
Another one. Let us see. Show us. Yes, see. Yes, certification. Hurricane. Thunder and lightning. Strong wind, typhoon, and so on and so forth. What do you want to do? Oh, to check the condition of the heart. So parents, when you get your doctors in our houses here to check the condition of your heart. Are you ready? With this one.
To check the eyes.
The eyes, okay. Yeah, can you check my eye? Can you put this on my eye? Let me be the number one. How is my eye like? Is it big? Is it okay? Is my eye okay? Okay, put your hands together for Mrs. Daddy. The doctor said my eye is okay. It's your glove, I know. So give somebody injection. I'm afraid of injection. When I come to you now, I'm afraid of.
To not get the disease.
Okay, so that you not be contaminated, you have to use gloves. If you get to the hospitals, hello children. If you get to the hospital and you can see the doctors, maybe they are cleaning up a patient, they will use gloves to test. We are testing. Is my heart beating? Is my heart working? Is it working?
Yes.
Thank God my heart is working. Put your hands together for Mrs. Daddy. Yes, my heart is working.
Later, the students marched orderly to their classrooms, and parents as well danced heartily with grateful songs to the children's classrooms with the school director to see and learn what the children have in heart for them.
We are moving towards reception. Want to know the definition of disaster before we go on?
Pray for me, Madura for me. Pray I find my way.
All the classes from reception to the basic 6 took their time to explain the meaning of disaster, types of disaster, causes and effects of disaster. The types of disaster discussed includes natural disaster, man-made disaster, flooding and fire, pestilence, drought and famine, accidents, volcano, tsunami and earthquake, war and many more.
But I gotta take a chance. Oh, I'm already.
It began with the reception class as he explained profoundly the meaning of disaster, that disaster is a great misfortune that happens suddenly to a person or group of people. Paintings, drawings and flyers to explain more about disaster were attached on the walls for the parents to see, and then from one class to the other who took their time to explain.
It's a natural disaster.
What is a disaster? Disaster is a great
misfortune which happens suddenly to a person or group of people. Yes.
Disaster are man-made disaster and natural.
He said the two types of disaster are man-made disaster and natural disaster. So what are the natural disasters?
Natural disaster are caused by act of nature.
He said natural disasters are caused by acts of nature.
Example of natural disaster. Thunder and lightning.
Your Sati.
Avalanche.
Yon is what?
Earthquake.
Landslide. Erosion. Beyond is what? Shouty. Flood. Beyond is what? Shouty. Desertification. Those are the examples of natural disaster. Again. Tornado.
Been 4 years and 11 months now. Hello, it was true what you said to me. Life in the city is unbelievable. Had to struggle just
The topic is man-made disaster. Man-made disasters are caused by man. My name is Melvin. Disaster is an event resulting in great loss and destruction. Disaster is an unexpected event caused by man that kills a lot of people and causes damage. When disaster is a man death and road accident. My name is Black Trash.
Real accident.
Wow. My name is Tommy.
Accident at home.
My name is Malik Salakot. What construction of the barrel can destroy it? My name is Tommy.
Population pressure.
Destruction of properties. Thank you. NEMA was established in the year 1999, and the head of NEMA is Alhaji Muhammad Sani Sidi. Thank you. My name is Angela Samuel. The full meaning of NEMA is National Emergency Management Agency. My name is Guru Adnomo. NEMA takes care of disaster. My name is Daniel Show. The full meaning of Nation International Children Emergency
Project your voice.
I'm discussing outside. What is outside? How much is the back of school? I don't know friends of the time mountainside. They went to try how much is the natural disaster? Another common place for how much is the market? The round Peter Pan, the Karmel School, Thank you. My name is Karmel. I am based in How country for our own Allah. Them will come on up as this test me starting. Allah scores on the desert because that's it's meant to property or even people. Think about it, I want to do. They all pay. They're pretty sure, I'm sure. That's what she did. And they were Monday. Thank you. My name is Aklade Emmanuel. I am in Belgium. I'll be discussing on the three types of avalanche, switcher, power slab, and the power. This type of avalanche of stand for single point and gather snarl, move down the slope, forming a snowball effect. Number 2, the slab. This is a solid or hard flow surface layer that can look from a weaker snow layer underneath. It slips forward as a whole block. The wet, dumping of course after a walk. Spare, no becomes heavy and it becomes flowing to water.
My name is the founder by Amibezitu. I will be discussing some safety of avalanche. Avalanche safety includes this. If you are planning to travel in back country, take an avalanche safety course. And when traveling, make sure you have an expert group leader. Wait and observe of your group. When driving, observe the sound avalanche area. Do not stop. Obey road course. If an avalanche block the highway, remain in your vehicle with seat belt on and wait for assistance.
My name is Lori Donna. I am basic trainer. I would love to mention some effects of avalanches and places where have been taking place. Effects of avalanches are a part of nature and have been happening for thousands of years, and there is a little damage to the overall ecological system due to avalanches. However, they are a major natural hazard for the local man population. These effects are damage to life and property, livestock, economic impact. Some places where terrible avalanches had occurred in the past are Iyonge, Peru, 31st of May 1970, and it claimed 20,000 casualties. Number 2, Tirolin Alps, 13th of December 1960, and it claimed 10,000 casualties. Number 3, Naraisa, Peru, 10th of January 1962, and it claimed 3,500 casualties. Thank you.
My name is Neba Martin. I am basic to Emerald. Our ability ways in which avalanches can be managed. Avalanches can be managed by putting some safety measures in place to avoid occurrence. The following are the several ways in which avalanches can be managed. 1. Protection. 2. Explosion. 3. Communicating. 4. Narrow zoning. 5. Slow fences are barrier. 6. Reforestation. 7. Safety equipment. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adala Emmanuel. I am a basic trainer. I will be discussing on bushfire. Bushfire is the combustion or burning of bush, forest or woodland area. Bushfire is a natural disaster, mostly common in Australia and also occur in many places around the world where there is plenty of wood, land, leaves or forest that timber. Bushfire are caused by the following: follow, formation, wind, origin, slope angle, and so on.
My name is Akin Olaboluwaji. I am in basic 2 Emerald. I will discuss on the effect of bushfires. Fires spread through the Australian bush land, sometimes creeping into urban areas, damaging the environment, stunting the economy and creating social distress. The intensity of the bushfire detects the effect on the environment. Severe bushfire removes vegetation in a particular area, while more moderate fire will generally cause less damage to the natural surroundings. The most obvious result of the fire is the loss of plant and animal life. When an area is burned out, vegetation is destroyed, produced by the fire as well. In addition, animals are killed in bushfire by high temperature and suffocation. Due to the frequency of bushfire, some species have developed defense mechanisms to combat the flame. Thick bark and protected shoots and tissue allow plants to regenerate after a fire. Thank you.
Good morning, my fellow people. My name is Ika Gabi. I am in Basic 12. I will be speaking on the benefit of friends who could regulate their meds in some cases. Indigenous people have used fire to manage bushfire. Fire used to clear their undergrowth, regenerate growth on plants. Regional people use for food. The fires used by original people for this purpose were too low intensity, which means they did not burn as quickly as hot African consumed bushfire. Thank you.
My name is Amama Sarah. I'm in Basic 2 Emerald. I'll be discussing on bushfire in Australia. Bushfire in Australia are frequent event in the autumn month of the year. Due to Australia mostly hot, dry climate, each year such fire impact specific areas where can cause opposite damage and loss of human life. The native flora in Australia have been was too rarely on bushfire as a method of enriching and established under context for thousands of years, major firestorms that rose in Australia under the on which they occur such as Ash Wednesday and Black Saturday 1983, Ash Wednesday Day Bushfire and July 3 Easter, Victorian Upland and Shana 9 Black Saturday. They awarded the and largest bushfire in Australia whereby hundreds of 3 people were killed, 2,000 were destroyed. Thank you.
My name is Waika. As my partner has said, I am in Basic 12 area. I will continue further from where Mr. Victor has taught, such as aircraft and airport studies, whether that tradition research as well. The four major firefighting operations could probably be a toxic environment created by humble material. The four major is as most all in the face and poison. Additional that is used extinguishing by water in a full ambition.
My name is Eva Stacy. I am in Bay 2. I'll be discussing on some steps in fertile and encourage from public land. The following are some steps in fertile and encourage from public land. Number 1, preparation. This is simply improving the fire preparedness of urban countries and fields parkland. 2, response. A good percentage of students usually affected by e.g. Australia are showing the best firefighting. In this summer, the people are deployed to fight fire impacts and forests across the nation. This is looking to rebuild and reopen bushfire affected areas surround the environment in its recovery. Number 4, ecology. Since fire is a natural part of the Australian environment, many of the plants are really on bushfire to regenerate and maintain their health. Hence, plant ecological bonding is used to support and develop biodiversity values in all parts of that country. Number 5, vegetation removal on public land. Plans are in place to give residents encouragement to clear various vegetation around their home to prepare for the threat of fire in the warmer months. For example, clear around buildings along fence lines.
My name is Dara Simade Tosho. I am in Basic 2 Emira. I will talk on wildfire. A wildfire can be classified as a bushfire. A wildfire is an uncontrolled fire in an area combustible vegetation that occurs in the countryside area.
My name is Favor Dumek. I am in Basic 2 Emira. I will be discussing on bushfire, on the types of bushfire. There are different types of it, and 1, fortress fire, 2, crown fire, 3, man-made fire. Thank you.
My name is Okira Victor. I am Victor. I will be discussing on firefighter. What firefighter is also known as fireman. Firefighter is rescue extensively trained in firefighting and firefighting in the act of extinguishing fire to protect life and to prevent the destruction of property and of the environment. Firefighter may provide other valuable services to the community, including emergency medical services. Firefighting demands professional approach. Many firefighters achieve a high degree of technical skills as a result of years of training in both general firefighting, technical and developing superlative expertise, in particular fire and rescue operations, such as what Mr. Wale.
Good day, sir. Good day, ma'am. My name is Eze Michel. I'm in Betu Safaya. I will be introducing a team called Disaster. Disaster is a sudden event cause a great stabile loss and destruction to life, property, and livelihood. There are two types of disaster. We have example are tidal wave, hurricane, accident, volcano, earthquakes, flooding, and so on and so forth. We will two people will be discussing on. Thank you.
Good day, sir. Good day, ma'am. My name is Alan Femi Elijah. I'm in Berlin to Sapphire. I'll be discussing on flooding. What is flood? Flood is an overflow of water that covers land which is usually dry. Flood may occur as an overflow of water from water bodies such as river, dam, lake, snow melt, and heavy rainfall. Flood are common disasters that affect millions of people around the world. Flood destroy houses and buildings. Flood can also contaminate drinking water. Flood has always been a part of human history. Then the speaker will speak from the types of flooding. Thank you.
I've been mentioned the type of flood. There are three major types of flood, and there are flash flood, splunge flood, raptor flood. This is about discussing on this type of flood. Thank you. I will be discussing on the types of flooding. We have one flash flood. It occurs in a very short time to 2 seasons, and usually as a result of it, the breakers from a flash flood are in both the short because there is no preparation. To slow for it occurs as the overflow of water bodies overflow the airbags, then the flow slow and colors for the time. This gives people time to move to Agra for safety. Thank you.
Good day, sir. Good day, ma'am. My name is Adesanya Elizabeth. I'll continue from where the last speaker stopped. Rapidon said flood. This flood usually lasts for 1 or 2 days only. It causes more damages and poses greater risk to life and property because people have less time to run for safety. Thank you.
Good day, sir. Good day, ma'am. My name is Veronica. I'm natural causes of flooding. We have the man-made and natural causes of flooding. Example of natural causes are rainfall, snow melt, relief, and coastal flooding. Next speaker of natural man-made causes of flooding. Thank you.
Good man. Disasters are caused due to carelessness of human. Examples are poor water and river management, poor farming, overgrazing, overcultivation, deforestation. In China, floods affected the lives of 250 million people, and this was caused by land deforestation. Thank you.
Good day, sir. My name is Jero Amroka. I will discuss on the effect flooding has on environment. Number 1, loss of habitat for plant and animal life. This causes erosion of biodiversity, severe erosion and destabilization of the soil and its sites. As river floods, they carry huge amounts of rubbish and other forms of pollution down to the river mouth. Chemical and other hazardous substances end up in the water and contaminate the water bodies that floods end up in. Thank you.
My name is John Lede. It's a formation department of food. 1931, full let 3% lost people left from the disease starvation. 1999, Asian experienced 7.4 left more than 950 dead. 2012, Nigeria flash flood. With assistance to people and thousands are left to homeless. Thank you.
Good day, sir. Good day, ma'am. My name is Ibn Skadi that I will mention some issues of flooding. Bangladesh was flooded, millions of people were affected. 2004, flooding in India left to have lost 700 dead. Thank you.
Good day, sir. Good day, ma'am. My name is Adola Dajo. I'm in Bezitu Safa. I'm discussing on tidal wave. What is the tidal wave? A tidal wave is a shallow water created by gravitational interaction between the sun, moon, and earth. A tidal wave is directly impacted by the atmosphere. A tidal wave is essentially a high tide that rises fast enough to appear in front of the wind. Tides are not only limited to the oceans, but they can occur in other systems.
My name is Sawashe. I'm going to measure the type of tidal wave we have. We have sediment tides, we have nip tides, we have spring tides, and we have high and low tides. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Joseph Damaima. I'm in Besu Safari. We're discussing the causes of tidal wave. What is a tidal wave? Tidal waves are caused by the gravitational pull of the sun and moon on the earth. Because it is closer, tidal waves can also be from wind blowing across the surface of the water. Thank you.
My name is Moshaya Kunata. I'm Betu Safari. I will be discussing on the effect of tidal wave for people. Tidal wave caused by the earthquake killed 30,500 people. Thousands of people were missing and presumed dead. Without warning, wave up to 10 meters swallowed a whole village in the southern India. The next speaker will continue from there. Thank you.
My name is Mike Avalabi. I'll continue for when the last speaker goes. The tidal wave can match me to 2030. I keep thousands of people. Let me love without food or water and drink and be there. Several boats were damaged and food not water. After tidal, large light area of Mokachi. Thank you.
My name is Osotevi. I'll continue from the last speaker of in 1950. At Korea Beach, 4 children from one family were killed by storm caused by tidal waves. Thank you.
My name is Kamala Special.
My name is Eria Kabila.
My name is Azande Vande.
My name is Osozahai Ige Agabi Elias.
My name is Clement Marvels.
My name is Nison Suleiman.
My name is Blessing Chumba.
My name is Efil Barrow.
My name is Bezel Gochuku. My name is Osmatu.
My name is Achilles Judy.
My name is Hossein Ferom.
My name is Philip Famakiwa.
My name is Kamala Special. I am 7 years old and a pupil of Basic 3 Merit of Karmel Preparatory School. Today I am here to enlighten us about disaster caused by drought and famine. Outlines of my presentation are: number 1, what is drought? Number 2, where drought occurs? Number 3, causes of drought. Number 4, effect of drought. Whenever there is a shortage of rain over a long period of time, there is drought. Drought affects plants, animals and people. It's an especially serious problem for farmers and for the people who depend on the crop they produce. Desert are sometimes said to be a permanent drought because they receive very little rain year-round. However, drought does not only happen in very dry places. It may occur almost anywhere in the world. Places that have a rainy season and a dry season have seasonal drought during the dry season. The kind of drought called unpredictable drought receive an abnormally low amount of rain for an extended period of time. Drought results in changing the earth atmosphere that interferes in the normal pattern of the rainfall. Some drought are caused by shift in the wind. Others are caused by that normally bring rain to an area. Others are caused by changing ocean currents. For example, the one Pacific Ocean current is called El Niño, causes changing in air temperature that brings drought in part of Australia, Indonesia, and South America. Drought kills natural vegetation, causes crops to fail and reduce water supplies. Water level go down in lakes and even in wells. Rivers shrinks and streams sometimes dry up entirely. The dry soil cracks and may be blown by the wind, which create dust storms. Forests of grass fire starts easily and spread rapidly. Thank you.
Good day, parents, teachers, colleagues, and viewers. My name is Eria Kabila, and I'm 8 years old. I'm the pupil in Basic 3 of Karmel Preparatory School. Today, I am here to enlighten us about disaster caused by drought and famine. Highlights of my presentation are: number 1, meaning of famine, causes of famine, prevention of famine. Meaning of famine: when a large number of people cannot get enough food to eat for a long period of time, they are suffering from a famine. During famine, people become dangerously thin and malnourished. They become too weak to fight off illness. Many eventually die from starvation or disease. Famine have occurred throughout China in all parts of the world. Number 2, causes of famine. Natural disasters including drought, earthquake, and flood can cause famine by destroying all crops or by making it difficult to distribute food. Other causes include insects that destroy crops, unusually cold weather, too much rainfall or disease can harm crops or livestock. Human can cause famine too. Wars are one of the most common causes. Armies may call farmers away from producing food, use up stuff for soldiers, or block roads for transport. Another human cause is poor government planning. For example, in the late 1950s, the Chinese government took away land from plenty farmers. It promoted industry instead of agriculture. The food supply in China fell quick and about 20 million people died. Overpopulation. Too much people for the amount of food that is available, and poverty can contribute to famine. A small size of a country may increase its risks of famine.
Good day, parents, teachers, colleagues, and viewers. My name is Josozo Haige Agabi. I am 7 years old. I am a pupil of Basic 3 MRA of Karmel Preparatory School. Today, I am here to enlighten us about the history of disaster caused by drought and famine. Highlight of my presentation will be history of famine between 441 BC to 928. In 441 BC, it happened in ancient Europe. In 400 to 800, it happened in Western Europe. In 639, it happened in Arabia. In 750, it happened in Spain. In 800 to 1000, it happened in Maya area of Mesoamerica. In 600 to 700, it happened in Frankish Empire. In 809, it happened in China. In 928, it happened in Byzantine Empire. Thank you.
My name is Clint Norris. I'm a pupil of Bertrand of Karmel Preparatory School. Today I'm here to enlighten us about disaster caused by drought and famine. Highlight of my presentation will be history of famine between 1005 to 1017. In 1005, it happened at England. In 1016, it happened at Europe. In 1017, 51, it happened at Mexico. In 1064 to 1072, it happened at England. In 1097, it happened at France. In 1230, it happened at Russia. In 1229 to 1232, it happened at Japan. In 1235, it happened at England. In 1255, it happened at Portugal. In 1375 to 1399, it happened in the United States. In 1315 to 1317, it happened at Europe again. Thank you.
Colleagues and viewers, my name is Nishon Suleiman. I am 7 years old from a people of Basic 3 Today, I am here to enlighten us about disaster caused by drought and famine. Highlight of our will be history between 1333 to 1603. In the year 1333 to 1337, it happened in China. In the year 1344 to 1345, it happened in India. In the year 1387, it happened in Antonia. In the year 1441, it happened in Mexico. In the year 1450 to 1454, Mexico present day. In the year 1560 to 1561, it happened in Japan. In the year 1518, it happened in Italy present day. In the year 1533-35, it happened in
Teachers, colleagues, and viewers. My name is Blessing Shumba. I am 7 years old and the people of Basic 3 Emerald of Karmel Preparatory School. Today, I am here to enlighten us about disasters caused by drought and famine. Highlight of my presentation will be the history of famine between 1618 to 1694. It happened in Europe. It happened in Japan. It happened in India. Thank you.
Scholars and viewers, my name is Ifil Barrow. I am 7 years old and the people of Basic 3 Emerald of Karmel Preparatory School. Today I am here to enlighten us about disaster caused by drought and famine. Highlight of my presentation will be the issues in 1770 to 1833, 1770 to 1771 it happened in the Czech Republic, 1771 to 1772 it happened in Germany, 1773 it happened in Sweden, 1779 it happened in Morocco, in 1780 it happened in Japan, in 1783 it happened in Iceland. In 1783 again it happened in India. In 1784 it happened in Egypt. In 1784 to 85 it happened in Tunisia. In 1788 it happened in India again. So many people died. In 1789 it happened in China. In 1846 to 49 it happened in Spain. In 1811 to 12 it happened in Indonesia. In 1816 to 17 it happened in Europe. In 1830 to 33 it happened in Cape Verde. Thank you.
Today I'm here to enlighten us about the disaster caused by drought and famine. I love my preservation with history of famine with you. 1830 to 1930 Japan, 1837 Japan, 1845 Japan, Scotland, 1845 Japan, 1846 Japan, Portugal, 1849 Japan, Joseph, 1850 Japan, China, 1860 Japan, India, 1860 Japan, India, which people could die. 1866 Japan, Finland, 1868 Japan, Sweden, 1869 Japan, India, 1870 Japan, China, Iran present day, 1872 Japan, Turkey present day, 1879 Japan, 1879 Japan, Iran, 1872 Japan, India. Thank you.
Colleges and viewers, my name is Akili Street. I am 7 years old and a pupil in Basic 3 of Karmel Preparatory School. Here to enlighten us about this. Today I am here to enlighten us about disaster caused by drought and famines. Highlights of my presentation will be history of famine between 1878 to 1929. History tells that it happened in the United States, India, Ethiopia, Russia, China, China again, Turkey, Lebanon, Germany, Rwanda, thank you.
My name is Hussein Ifraromi. I am 7 years old and a people of Basic 3 Emerald of Karmel Preparatory School. 1924 to 1954. It happened in China. It happened in South Unique. It happened in China again. It happened in Poland. It happened in Greece. It happened in Philippines. Thank you.
My name is Finn Famakiwa. I am 8 years old and I'm people in Basic 3 Emerald of Karmel Preparatory School. Today I'm here to enlighten us about disaster caused by drought and famine. A lot of my presentation will be history of famine between 1947 to 1996. In 1947, it happened in Soviet Union. In 1958, it happened in Ethiopia. In 1961 to 1962, it happened in China. In 1963 to 1964, it happened in Matrix Malik Shada Niger Boku fashion. In 1970 to 1972, it happened in Nigeria. In 1973 to 1974, it happened in Bangladesh. In 1975 to 1976, it happened in Cambodia. In 1991 to 1992, it happened in Ethiopia again. In 1992 to 1993, it happened in Ethiopia again. In 1996 to 1997, it happened in North Korea. Thank you.
Famine means a long period of lack of water and food. Thank you.
disasters. What are the effects of disaster caused by drought and famine?
Loss of human life, loss of land, loss of animals, diseases.
Thank you.
And then parents as well took their time to listen attentively and learn. The Red Cross and the emergency team were not left out, as the emergency team instructs parents and any other person who wish to come in to wash their hands and check up themselves.
Establishment of National Red Cross. My name is Karmel School. The Red Cross is specified to Great Nigeria, Lagos State. My name is Jasmine Odeniro. We're full of best response to any disaster. My name is Miracle. I'm 76. Where I'm just catching or residents to drop the road. My name is Lawala. To know more about us, go to our Minnesota and Abuja or visit our website
Also, the display of how to rescue a victim from unexpected accidents was shown, and the doctors explained the meaning, causes, symptoms and effects of diarrhea, HIV, malaria and any other diseases that are contagious. And as well, they taught on how to prevent these diseases.
She's back. Which may bring back but you may get diarrhea after being in contact with someone else who has it, or from food poisoning after eating contaminated food.
or drink contaminated water. Diarrhea can be caused by infections. Diarrhea is a symptom of infections caused by a host of bacterial, viral, and parasitic organisms, most of which are spread by feces, contaminated water. Infection is more common when there is a shortage of adequate sanitation and hygiene and safe water for drinking, cooking, and cleaning. Rotavirus and Escherichia coli are the two most common etiological agents of diarrhea in developing countries. Malnutrition. Children who die of diarrhea often suffer from underlying malnutrition, which makes them more vulnerable to diarrhea. Diarrhea is the leading cause of malnutrition in children under 5 years old. Sources: water contaminated with human feces, for example, from sewage, septic tank, and latrine. Animal feces also contains microorganisms that cause diarrhea. Other causes: diarrhea disease can also be spread from person to person, aggravated by poor personal hygiene. Water can contaminate food during irrigation. Fish and seafood from polluted water may also contribute to the disease. Globally, there are nearly 1.7 million cases of diarrhea every year. Each year, diarrhea kills around 750,000 children in 5 years of age. Prevention: access to safe drinking water, use of improved sanitation, and going to after toilet from daily work. Exclusive breastfeeding for the first 6 months of life of a child. Good personal and food hygiene. Rotavirus health education and rotavirus vaccination. Thank you. Chronic diarrhea, rapid breathing. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
My topic for today is Zika. Zika virus is a mosquito-borne illness that is spread by air species of the mosquito. Zika virus was first identified in monkeys in Uganda in 1947. The first human case, however, was detected in Nigeria in 1954. Zika virus typically occurs in tropical climates. Symptoms of Zika virus can last for up to a week. At present, there is no treatment for the virus. The virus is known to circulate in Africa, Americas, Asia, and the Pacific. Avoiding mosquito bites is a key asset from Zika virus prevention. Thank you.
My name is Dr. Abodere Oluwa, and I am treating Lassa fever. Lassa fever or Lassa LHF is an acute viral hemorrhagic fever caused by the Lassa virus and first described in 1969 in the town of Lassa in Borno State, Nigeria. Lassa virus is a member of the arenavirus virus family, similar to Ebola. Clinical cases of Lassa virus have been known for over a decade but have not been connected by a pathogen. The incubation period is 21 days. The primary animal cause of Lassa virus is the natamanima Astrolops natalensis, an animal found in both sub-Saharan Africa. It is probably transmitted by the feces or urine of animals excessive in residences, giving it high rate of incidence. Lassa fever is a major problem in affected countries. Lassa fever occurs commonly in West Africa. It results in 300,000 to 500,000 cases annually and causes about 5,000 deaths each year. Outbreaks of the disease have been observed in Nigeria, Liberia, Syria, Guinea, and the Central African Republic. Symptoms of Lassa fever include gastrointestinal tract disorder, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomachache, constipation, bacillus, hypertension, cough, chest pain, respiratory tract disorder, and seizures. Thank you.
My name is Dr. Akivika Samuel. Ixexilha, Fachada, Xinguas, Deveras, Casquem, Cupido, Foai, Canibas, Anspes, Iguba, Populê, Cuba, Ebola, Maior, Civic, Fost, Apet, Unatis, Kishis, Liquid, Savakilos, Agubet, Fosti, Sava, Shakuta, Agubia, Kofo, Zeta, each appearing West Africa for Japan, Tanzania for Chile, for United States. It can also 1993 and 2003. Signs and symptoms of malaria. Signs and symptoms of malaria typically begin 8 to 25 days following infection. However, symptoms may occur later in those who have taken prevention. Methods used to prevent malaria include medication, mosquito elimination, and the prevention of bites. Thank you.
Cases can be successfully treated with oral rehydration. Researchers have estimated that there are 1.1 to 1.3 million cases and 28,000 to 140,000 deaths worldwide due to cholera every year. Provision of safe water and sanitation is critical to control cholera and other waterborne diseases. Symptoms of cholera. Cholera is an extremely virulent disease. It affects both children that can kill within hours. The cholera bacteria are present in the faces of the victim within 1 to 10 days after infection. 80% have mild or moderate symptoms, while 20% develop acute watery diarrhea. Prevention. Action targeting the environmental condition include the development of piped water systems with water treatment facilities, fluoridation, water filtration, water chemical, solar disinfection, safe water as well as filtration, safe disinfection, and latches. Thank you.
Spread by the bites of only fetal female mosquitoes. It affects only humans. They spread primarily by mosquitoes of the Aedes. The first outbreak of yellow fever was in 1647 on the island of Barbados. The first mention of yellow fever was in 1744. The incubation period is 3 to 6 days. Occasionally, travelers who visited yellow fever endemic may bring the world free from yellow fever virus. Symptoms of yellow fever including high fever, liver or kidney infection, yellow in the eyes, skin, and mouth. Dark urine. Thank you.
My name is Dr. Dimladida. I'm here to talk about latex. Latex is a disease caused by yeast infection, carried by groundnut, including viruses, Central Asia, West Africa, Northern
Speak louder.
Stand straight. Stand straight.
Stop dancing.
I'm brown and green. I'm 7 years old. South teaches religious the viral disease caused by rats. Thank you.
My name is Dr. Natasha Taylor. I am 7 years old. Our focus in our class is specialist topic. If not
This was a viral infection that killed 20 million people throughout the world without effective medication to treat the illness. Most people die of complications from the disease, like pneumonia. This pestilence around the planet resulted in the highest number of deaths worldwide in history. But red drops in chicken, enough for chicken to give birth. A single vet decided to give
Smallpox is a contagious disease. Smallpox is caused by the viral virus which spread through skin to skin. Contract body can also be spread through the air. The incubation period is 7 to 17 days. It kills more than 200 million people worldwide, 20 centuries alone. Most of them found of them in America. Smallpox killed and is 60 million individuals in the region Europe. Among include 80% of the children under 5 years of age. By the survivors became blind. Symptoms of smallpox: high fever, chills, severe back pain, vomiting, rash. Thank you.
That was milk. That was juice and coffee making. Thank you.
I said juice. Let's talk about leprosy. There are two types of leprosy.
Caused by bacteria it is an airborne disease through cough and sneeze of an infected person. The incubation period is 3 weeks. Of 16 million people worldwide are infected. Some blame for it. Prevention. The primary method of reducing cough is thank you.
It's not incomplete if you don't check the box. Please, parents, check the box.
That is nice. That is nice.
Whatever religion you belong, when you check it, when you get back home, you don't check the video. Let's go for a round. Thank you for your time.
And you may never find your way. And I said, I know why.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ashana Korede. I am 8 years old from Basic to present the thing called disaster, subtitled accidents. Now, what are accidents? Accidents are unexpected and unhappy events that happen suddenly. Types of accidents: air accident known as crash, water accident known as mishap, rail accident known as derail, industrial accident, road accident. Air accident are accidents that happen while landing or while taking off. I am sure people could have heard of the two recent accidents. The one that happened in 2012, Shakatoy on a Sunday. Many lives were lost. And the one that happened on the 19th of May, Egyptian Flight 804. Now to the international ones. In 1985, January 1, Eastern Airlines Flight 980, a Boeing 727 impounds Mount Lamini in Bolivia, killing all 29 people on board. And in August 25, 1985, Bahabo Airlines Flight 188, a Beech 99 crashes there upon Maine and the United States of America, killing all 8 people on board. And in 1987, January 2, Flying Flight 797, a Boeing 707 crashes near Abidjan because of engine failure. All 116 passengers and crew members on board were killed. And in 1985, May 9, Lost Flight 5055 and Illusion 11 to 62M crashes near Warsaw during landing because of engine failure. Out of the 193 passengers and crew members on board, there was only one survivor. And in 2016, March 19, West Flight Dubai Flight 797, a Boeing 737-800, crashes near Rostov-on-Don, Russia in poor weather, killing all 69 people on board. Now, causes of air accidents: pilots inexperience, inadequate maintenance of aircraft, bad weather, aeronautical attack, human error, sabotage, mechanical failure, engine failure. And prevention of air accidents, proper training of pilots, adequate maintenance of aircraft. Government should try to eliminate old aircraft from flying to avoid air crash. There should be good runway for landing to avoid air crash. Thank you.
I'm 8 years old and I'm in Basic 4 Emerald. I'm here to talk about road accidents. Road accidents are the undoubtedly the type of the most frequent accident which can lead to loss or injury. Causes of road accidents: distraction to drivers, non-adherence to lane driving, red light jumping. Now go to prevention of road accidents. Drivers should not drink when they are driving, and drivers should not drink when they are drunk. Drivers should not be distracted. Do not tailgate. Watch out for gates. Then I go to agencies responsible for road accidents: FRSC, Federal Road Safety Corps, NASMA, Nigerian Police Force, Manowar, VIUs. Now I go to events after road accidents: bruises, cuts, and others. Thank you.
I am here to talk of water accident. What is water accident? Water accident involves a variety of factors within the legal spectrum of accident law. However, many water accidents is as a result of negligence and carelessness. Types of water accident. There are different types of water accident. 1. Boat accident. Accident involving in injury, damages, or death. Substate from the usage of boat or a naval craft. These are primary examples of water accidents. 2. Collision involving a marine craft. This is another example of water accident. It normally carries 2 to 5 passengers on board. 3. Big vessels, cargoes, and even passengers' boats capsizes and sinks as a result of overloading, old age, and of course poor maintenance. 4. Drowning. This is probably the worst of it all. Let us recall the boat Mr. Badore. 7 people died and 10 people injured in February 2016. Also, a great number of migrants die every day. Causes of water accident. There are different causes of water accident. 1. A boat operator needs an unobstructed around the vessel to ensure a clear path. So an extension officer, a high level of education is not required, so long that you can afford it. 3. Navigation rules violation. Some boat operators do not obey the rules and regulations. Sometimes they do not even know the rules and regulations. 4. Machinery failure. If a vital part of a machine breaks down in the midstream. 5. Cause of rape, hazardous and wrong water. Cause water accident. 6. Cause water accident.
industrial accident. Industrial accident are accidents that happen in the industry. Examples of industrial accident. What can you say if a worker is working and with a machine and the machine choppers the hand? What can you say if a worker is arranging some buses and the buses fell on him or her? What can you say if a worker is fixing a machine and it shocked him or her? What can you say if there was a naked fire nearby and a worker stepped on it? Prevention of industrial accident. Workers should always wear their PPE while working. Workers should be careful while working. Workers should make sure that the machines they are using are okay. Workers should wear their boots. Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Olivia and I'm here to talk about railway accidents. Railway accidents are accidents that happen on the road. Causes of railway accidents: women, suicide, human error, machinery failure. Prevention of railway accidents. Children should never go down with train track. Never raise or beat a train. Always do both sides before passing a train track. Never assume on a track not using. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ajala Emanuela. I am here to talk about domestic accidents. Domestic accidents are accidents that happen in the home. Now I go to the causes of domestic accidents. 1. Falls. 2. Poisoning. 3. Burns. 4. Choking or suffocation. 5. Water. Now the prevention of domestic accidents are as follows. 1. Expose family members to basic safety education. 2. Promote good housekeeping. 3. Ensure children don't play with sharp objects when unattended to. 4. Avoid touching electrical switches when your hand or your clothes are wet. 5. Mop up immediately any liquid or grease spilled on the floor in your home. Thank you.
Could get lost. I know I could get broke.
Good day, parents. My name is Salami Odasla. I'm here to talk about disaster. A disaster is a bad event that interrupts the normal operation of a community or society. Disaster causes losses of property, life, and the environment. There are 2 types of disaster: natural disaster and man-made disaster. Thank you.
Disaster, natural or man-made. Natural disaster. Man-made, thunderstorm and lightning, storm,
My name is Edward. I'm here to talk about man-made disaster. Man-made disaster is that caused by men. That's why man-made disaster.
Speak louder.
Explosion, civil unrest, cyber attack, biology, triple, and nuclear power.
I'm here to talk about
Speak louder.
major storm. A storm is the interruption of a place of
especially in the afternoon and evening. About 1,800 people died storm happened across the year. Thunderstorm produce lightning which kills people more than 20%.
Thank you. God bless you.
My name is Roxy. I am here to
were civil unrest, explosion, chemical shoot and biological weapons, nuclear power plant, power salvage destruction, and blackouts.
My name is Olamide Christian. I am here to talk about major storm. A storm is a serious disturbance of the atmosphere with strong wind, snow, or rain. Some of the varieties of storms are ice storm, blizzard, snowstorm, storms, firestorm, and windstorm. Some of these deadliest storms are June 1998. June 1998, 36 people died. Celsa, 1996, 14 people died. Ifan, 2004, 3 people died. Thank you. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Marcus. I am here to talk about thunderstorm. A thunderstorm is a storm with lightning and thunder. It is produced by a cloud that usually produces gusty wind, heavy rain, or sometimes hail. The basic ingredient for making a thunderstorm are moisture, unstable air, and wind. The unstable air are relative and warm. They rise rapidly. The leaves form from sea breeze or mountain. When can storm happen? They occur all around at all times, at all hours, and they happen at summer or spring, especially in the afternoon or evening. About 1,800 people storms have happened each year and killed many people. The thunderstorm bring lightning from the sky, which kills more than the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ishod Radwele. I'm here to present the topic named disaster. Disaster is a bad effect that interrupts the normal operation of the community or society. Disaster causes loss. The loss can be human, economics, environmental, and many more. Most times, the community or society cannot cope with their resources. There are two types of disaster: natural disaster and man-made disaster.
I'm here to present the word disaster. A disaster is a bad event that happens suddenly. There are two types of disaster: the man-made disaster and natural disaster. Examples of natural disaster. Examples of natural disaster are agricultural disease and pests, damaging roads, and so on and so forth. Examples of man-made disasters are chemical weapons and biological weapons, civil unrest, and so on and so forth. Major storms.
Disaster. We are hungry.
Every standard storm is like peacekeeping on our
Forgive me, Father, but I gotta take a chance. Oh, I'm already gone, so just pray for me.
Okay, before the party is not taking their song.
My name is Lauren Richard. I am in Belief
We are here to present you hurricane. Disaster is a sudden event such as an accident or a natural catastrophe which can cause great damage or loss of life. Types of disaster. There are two types of disaster: man-made disaster and natural disaster. Man-made disaster. These are disasters that are caused by man. Example of man-made disaster are road accidents, plane crash, shipwrecks, wedding collapse, natural fire, house burning, civil war, explosion, chemical weapons, 9/11.
Natural disaster. These are the disasters that occur naturally. Example of natural disaster are earthquake, landslide, volcano eruption, typhoon, tornado. Hurricane is a storm with particular tropical system in the Caribbean, a wind of force strength on the before scale, because it is exceeding 40 miles per hour.
Major storms, cyclone, hurricane, typhoon are the same kind of tropical storm, but are caused by different people, different areas of the world. The tropical cyclone is general. Major storms, cyclone, hurricane, typhoon are the same kind of tropical storm, but are caused by different people, different areas of the world. The tropical cyclone is general for violence. Circular between Toyota Arabia originates in the tropics.
Violent is an every form. Hurricane has caused more than 5,000 deaths, affected over 6 million people lost their lives, and destroyed properties worth over $9.8 billion. The great bulk of that was done by the Caribbean countries and the United States. Some of these economic to knock down the devastation caused by this hurricane.
Hurricanes are powerful storms that grow inside over tropical seas. Sometimes before the storm reaches now, they lose their power, but when they do, they can kill large number of people. The most deadly hurricane recorded in history is Bangladesh in 1970. Over 500,000 people lost their lives.
Water vapor is the fuel for the hurricane because it releases the heat of condensation. The heat is released in this way, a tropical thunderstorm. When there is little wind, the heat can build up causing no pressure. A hurricane is a powerful indicating storm that storms over one ocean, then the equator. Hurricane season is between June to November.
Types of hurricane. Hurricane Doris took place in Bahamas and Bermuda in October 2015. Hurricane Sandy in the United States in October to November 2012. Hurricane Patricia took place in the United States in October 2015. Hurricane Irene affected the Caribbean and east coast of US.
Hurricane Nicholas in America September 2005. Hurricane Isaias in 2005. Hurricane Mariana years in 2002. Hurricane Isabel years in 2004. Hurricane Manuel years in 2013. Hurricane Orion years in 2015.
Let's be joining for themselves.
Impact of hurricane. Hurricane Ivan cost over $14 million.
Take your stick.
Hurricane Ivan cost over $14 million. Hurricane Francis cost over $9 million and 48 Hurricane Isabel cost over $5 million and 24 Hurricane Floyd cost over $2.5 million and 77 Hurricane Frank cost over $5.8 million and 97 Hurricane Hugo cost over $13.9 million and 13.9 million. Hurricane Frank cost over $1.5 billion and 63 Hurricane Katrina cost over
$90 billion and 200,000 deaths. Storms made the sea level rise and put water, and coastal underwater put on land. Every rainfall, hurricane produces every rainfall between 6 to 12 inches that leads to the flooding of the inland and rising sea level because major disaster in the inland. And with this another effect of hurricane, this having can die destroying homes, buildings, and domestic and mountain trees. Tornadoes are also produced by hurricanes. Tornadoes can house trees, bridges, and electric poles can be destroyed by tornadoes. Riptide is another effect of hurricane. Riptide are strong sea current pushing from the shores, strong storms.
Who's speaking louder?
Pray I find my way. Oh, forgive me, Father.
For the 2016 Open House Tag Disaster. Well, I am Michael Ironback. To discuss the topic here today, with me are Osamina Memphis, Lisa Chidera, David James, Yewen Kasala. Back to the topic of discussion, which is disaster. What is a disaster?
According to the Oxford Dictionary, a disaster is a sudden event causing a great damage or loss of life. It can also be a sudden misfortune.
Disasters are of two types, that is natural and unnatural man-made disasters. Natural disasters are disasters whose occurrences are beyond human control, such as volcanoes, earthquakes, tsunamis, avalanches, cyclones, hurricanes, and tornadoes. While natural disasters are the sudden misfortunes caused by the ineptitude and non-giants of human beings. Examples are plane crash, automobile crash, fire outbreak, gas explosion, building collapse, flooding, war, strange elements, and shipwreck.
Factor resulting disaster. The following are some of the things that result in disasters: climatic changes, unplanned urbanization, underdevelopment, poverty, threat of pandemics.
Consequences of disasters. The social, economic, and political consequences of disasters are frequently complex. For instance, disasters may disrupt vital community self-help networks, disrupt markets over a wide area, food shortage and water, loss of life and properties, reducing opportunity for income generation, population migration, destruction of social health facilities such as hospitals, mental health centers. Thank you.
Local and international agencies responsible for rescue operations of disaster victims. These are local agencies: NEMA, National Emergency Management Agencies; NESU, National Environmental and Standard and Regulation Enforcement Agency; FEPA, Federal Environmental Protection Agency; international agencies: Red Cross International, Doctors Without Borders, World Health Organization, UNICEF, United Nations International Children Emergency Fund, IFRC, International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies, IOM, International Organization of Risk Managers. Thank you.
Now our focus is on earthquakes, tsunami, and volcanoes. What is a tsunami?
A tsunami is a series of big waves that happens at an disturbance, such as earthquake or volcano.
Tsunami is a Japanese word for hammer wave.
Cause of tsunami are 1. Underwater earthquake, 2. Underwater volcanic eruption, 3. Submarine landslide, 4. Hurricane, 5. Underwater explosion and storm.
All tsunami generators. Tsunamis are generated by any large plus with displacement of the sea level. The most common cause of a tsunami is the sea uplift associated with an earthquake. Tsunamis are also generated by volcanic activity and meteorite activity.
Although volcanic eruption generates tsunami, although relatively infrequent, violent volcanic eruption represents also impulsive disturbances, which can displace a great body of water According to this mechanism, wave may be generated by the sudden displacement of water caused by a volcanic explosion, or more likely by a magmatic explosion, and collapse of the volcanic magmatic chambers. One of the largest and most destructive tsunami ever recorded was generated in August 1966 after the explosion and collapse of the volcano of Karmel. This explosion generated with that 135 feet, destroyed the coastal town and villages along the southern strait in both the island of Java and Sumatra, killing 36,470 people. It is also believed that the destruction of the Minoan civilization in Greece was caused in 1490 BC by the collapse of the volcanic in the ages. Thank you.
Less frequently, tsunami waves can be caused frequently from water, rockfalls, icefalls, and submarine landslides or slopes. Such events can cause the instability, which are sometimes triggered by the ground motions of a strong earthquake.
Giant meteorite, asteroid, or man-made explosion cause tsunami. Fortunately for mankind, it is indeed very rare for a meteorite or an asteroid to reach the earth. No asteroid has fallen on the earth within recorded history. Most meteorites born and they reach the earth atmosphere. However, large meteorites that reach the earth's surface in the distant past. This is indicated by light projects that have been found in different parts of the earth. Also, it is possible that asteroids may have fallen on the earth in a very strict time. Then as from some 65 million years ago, during the Cretaceous period, since evidence of the fall of meteor and asteroid exists on Earth, we must conclude that they may have fallen into the ocean and seas of the Earth. Thank you.
And now frequently as tsunami generated. Tsunami are disasters that can be generated in all of the world, ocean, inland seas, and in any large body of water. Thank you.
The crest of tsunami wave may be more than 100 kilometers. Therefore, passengers on boats are seas where the water is deep may not feel or see the tsunami waves coming. The tsunami wave may be perceived as a gentle rise and fall of sea surface.
Favor James, and I have two. What type of destruction are caused by tsunamis? And what determines how destructive a tsunami will be near the original and its distant shore? There are three. Inundation, wave impact on structures and erosion. Tsunami-induced current is the erosion of foundation and the collapse of bridges and seawalls. Flotation and drought causes move houses and overturn railroad cars, considerable damages caused by the result of floating debris, including boats and cars that become dangerous projectiles that may crash into buildings, break power lines, and may start fires. Fires from damaged shipping ports or from ruptured coastal oil storage tanks and refinery facilities can cause damage greater than that if needed directly by the tsunami. Of increasing concern is the potential effect of tsunami drawdown, where receding waters and coupled with water intakes of nuclear power plants. Tsunamis arrive at a coast as a series of excessive winds, high water level, and shows low water level, usually occurring 30 to 45 minutes apart. As the entire shallow waters of coastline, bays or harbors, areas beginning with about 50 to 60 kilometers per hour. For example, if 50 meters of water, the speed of a tsunami would be over 45 kilometers per hour. However, 100 or more
consequences or effects of tsunamis are loss of life and death, loss of properties, outbreak of epidemics, destruction of social life, displacement of people, destruction of commercial facilities, and so on.
The lesson I mean history. Some of the lesson I mean history are in the year 1204, 300,000 people died in the Indian Ocean. In the year 1410, 100,000 people died in ancient Greek. In the year 1755, 100,000 people died in the United Kingdom. Thank you.
How far does tsunami travel? Tsunami velocity depends on the water depth and through which it travels. Velocity equals the square root of water depth and the acceleration of gravity. Tsunami traveling 475 km/h in 15,000 feet of water. In 100 feet of water, the velocity drops to about 40 km/h.
Speak loud enough, let them hear. Speak loud. Take your time.
Such as that of lava, volcanic accident, the magma chamber below the surface, and volcano of because it's working in 70 meters. We got technically that's what the Thomas of the line it smells. Therefore, on Earth, volcano are generally found where technically are dividing or converting. For example, the middle oceanic peaks such as the mid-Atlantic and volcano or like the mountain great gold.
Let's take a talk.
Hawaii, Alaska, Pacific, stay indoors, windows and no ventilation if you have a respiratory ailment, have a contact with anyone stay indoors until you go out of the shower and easy sexual drugs. Listen to battery power radios or television for the latest emergency information. Wear long sleeve shirts and long pants. Use goggle and eyeglasses instead of contact lenses. Use a dust mask or hold it down close over your face to avoid breathing. Stay away from area down. Stay away from area down so the volcanoes now by volcanic follow the evacuation biogeography and evacuate from the volcano to avoid flying berries, oil gases, natural gas and lava flow. Be aware of mud flow. The danger of mud flow increases next spring challenge. We prolong every rain. Mud flow can move fast as car or corral. Look upstream for a crossing. Do not cross the during mud flow evacuation. Avoid river valley low-lying area. Remember to appear on the moment may require special assistance. In front, and then do it as a professional. My name is Peter.
Some of the Earth's grandest mountains are composed of volcanoes. Sometimes are stratovolcanoes. They are typically steep-sided, symmetrical cones of land that measure beats of alternating layers of lava flow. Volcanic ash, cinders, blocks, and bubbles, and may rise as much as 8,000 feet above their bases. Some of the most conspicuous and beautiful mountains in the world are composite volcanoes, including Mount Fuji in Japan, Mount Cotopaxi in Ecuador, Mount Shasta in California, and Mount Hood in Oregon, and Mount St. Helens and Rennes in Washington.
I'm here to talk about volcanoes. So volcanoes are the volcano having a totality of wind damage. So after flow pours and from the center of the that built up by the pressure of the lava and it is lava. So covers of lava that was spread by the river breaks that collapsed in them.
Italy when in 1779 the greatest explosion happened converting to an Pompeii and Heraclius. Destroyed 163 villages and killed 1,637 people. Thank you.
Thank you.
Consequences or effects of volcanoes. Body devastating effects of volcanoes are loss of lives or death, loss of properties, outbreak of diseases or epidemics. This period of people to mention a few. As I said before, these are local and international agencies. Local and international agencies responsible for rescue operations of disaster victims. These are local agencies, NEMA, National Emergency Management Agency, NESRI, National Environmental Standard and Regulation Enforcement Agency, FEPA, Federal Environmental Protection Agencies, international agencies, Red Cross International, Doctors Without Borders, World Health Organization, UNICEF, United Nations International Children Emergency Fund, IFRC, International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies, IOM, International Organization of Risk Managers. Thank you. Like us on this presentation, please visit www.basic5.ng.org. Thank you.
Pray for me.
And learn the great lesson their children were teaching them as they moved from one classroom to the other to learn more. In conclusion, the graduating students, Basic 6, took their parents from what they have learned so far and elucidated more on another type of disaster, which is war.
Look into this topic. We observe that this topic is the subject of several divisions, or rather say, it is very broad and wide in nature, which is why classes are given their unit and scope of discussion. Our class of team is titled War, in which I and my colleagues shall be doing justice using the subject one after the other. Firstly, permit me to take you on a memory lane, explain the meaning of disaster. Disaster is a serious destruction of functioning community or society, involving the widespread human materials, economic, environmental losses and impacts, in which exceeds the ability of affected community and society to cope using its own resources. There are two types of disaster, the natural and the man-made disaster. The natural disaster are hazard, mishap, destruction of man, environment and properties as a result of atmospheric condition and environmental changes. Examples are cyclone, earthquake, volcano eruption, tornadoes, tsunami, flood, wildfire, drought, avalanche, landslide, hurricane, and Katrina. On the other hand, the man-made disaster are hazard, mishap, destruction directly caused by man and their fellow humans, environment and properties. Examples are war, fire outbreak, plane crash, road accidents, rail accidents, factory accidents, riot and uprising, assassinations, nuclear bombing, terrorism, oil spill, and many more. Conclusively, as I said earlier, our class area focused on war, in which my next speaker shall be discussing on the meaning of war, the causes of war, its effects, coupled with some wars like First World War, Second World War, terrorism, civil war, and many more. As my fellow pupils will be explaining the meaning of effects of war, the pictures on board, and the landslide on television. Thank you.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Oluwashimiri Suleiman. I'm from Basic 6 Sapphire. I'm here to talk about the meaning of war. War is a state of armed conflict between societies. It is generally characterized by extreme collective aggression, destruction, and usually high mortality. The absence of war is usually called peace. Total war is weapon that is not restricted to purely legitimate military targets and of human nature. Others argue that it's only the result of socio-cultural or ecological circumstances. In 2013, war resulted in 31,000 deaths, down from 72,000 deaths in 1990. The deadliest war in history in terms of the cumulative number of deaths since it started is the Second World War. From 1939 to 1945, with 60 to 85 million deaths, followed by the Mongol conquest, which is greater than 41 million. Proportionally speaking, the most destructive war in modern history is the War of the Triple Alliance, which took the lives of over 60% of Paraguay's population, according to Steven Pinker. In 2003, Richard Smalley identified war as 6 of 10 biggest problems facing humanity for the next 50 years. War usually results in significant deterioration of the infrastructure and the ecosystem, a decrease in social spending, farming, large-scale migration from the war zone, and often the mistreatment of prisoners of war or civilians. Another byproduct of some war is by some or all parties a conflict or the increased revenue by weapon manufacturers. Thank you.
From a Sapphire. My topic is types of war. War must entail some degree of confrontation using weapons and other military technology and equipment by armed forces employ military tactics and operational arts within a broad military strategy subject to military logistics. Studies of war by military theorists have sought to identify the philosophy of war and reduce it to military science. Modern military science considers several factors before a national defense policy is created to allow a war to commence. The environment in the area of combat operations, the types of war that troops will be engaged in. Asymmetric warfare is a conflict between two populations or drastically different military capability or size. Chemical warfare is a warfare in which chemicals are used in combat. Poison gas as a chemical weapon was principally used during World War I, which resulted in an estimated 1.3 million casualties, including 100,000 to 260,000 civilians. Tens of thousands or more military and civilians died from chemical weapon use. Conventional warfare is a warfare in which nuclear, biological, or chemical weapons are not used or see limited deployment. Unconventional warfare is the opposite of conventional warfare. It's an attempt to achieve military victory through acquiescence, capitulation, or clandestine support for one side of an existing conflict. War of aggression is a war for gain or conquest rather than self-defense, which is the basis for war crimes under customary international law. Cyber warfare involves the action of a nation-state or international organization to damage another nation's information systems. Thank you.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Toby. The behavior of troops in warfare varies considerably, both individual and as unit of armies. In some circumstances, troops may engage in genocide, war, rape, and ethnic cleansing. Commonly, however, the conduct of troops may be limited to poaching and sham attacks, leading the highly wound-borne that is often largely symbolic combat, in which casualties are much reduced from that which we expected. These soldiers are generally violent toward the enemy. Situation of deliberate damping hostilities occurred in one war by some accountants, e.g., a volley of gunfire being exchanged after his place mortar is refugees. Other examples of non-aggression also from one round was addicted in goodbye to order. The most notable spontaneous ceasefire was the Christmas truce. The physiology separation between the combatant and the mass slaughter of combatant and civilians. Thank you.
My name is Mila Devi. I'm from the Sapphire. I'm here to talk about one of the types of war. Total war. Total war is a warfare that includes any other civilians associated with social infrastructure, as they displace military targets, and typically involves the use of weapons and tactics that results in significant civilians or other non-combatant casualties, whether collateral damage or not. American English Dictionary refers to total war as a war that is unrestricted in terms of weapon use. The territory of combatants involves all the objective forces. Eventually, when you read the law of war is regarded, the term can also be applied when war effort requires significant sacrifices by most of the friendly civilian population. In the mid-19th century, Scholars identify total war as a separate class of warfare. The total war, to an extent inapplicable, is left to two conflicts. The differentiation between combatant and non-combatant diminishes and even sometimes vanishes entirely, as opposing side can consider nearly every human resource, even that of the non-combatant, has nevertheless part of the war effort.
These are some slides showing parents. Economic or environmental losses and impacts, which exceed the ability of affected community or society to cope with its own resources and overall. Let's understand natural disaster and man-made disaster. Natural disaster are hazards or destruction of land, environment, and property as a result of atmospheric conditions and environmental changes. Examples are cyclone, earthquake, tornado, volcanic eruption, tsunami, flood, wildfire, drought, avalanche, landslide, Katrina, etc. Man-made disasters. Man-made disasters are hazards, mishap, and destruction directly caused by man to their fellow human beings, property, and the environment. Examples are war, fire, plane crash, road accidents, mail accidents, factory accidents, riots and uprising, assassination, nuclear bombing, terrorism, oil spill, and many more. Welcome to the Sisaba. It's our greatest honor to welcome you to our class in Sisaba celebration. A wonderful life under the control of our wonderful teacher, Mr. Alakson Esco. Not taking much of your precious time, as you all know, however, taking a critical look to this topic, you will observe that this topic is a subject of several divisions, or rather say, it is rather right in nature, which is why classes are given in the and scope of discussion. As succinct is titled work, which we shall be doing justice to the subject one after the other. Follow us as it unfolds. Meaning of war. War is a state of armed conflict between society. It is generally characterized by extreme collective aggression, destruction, and usually high locality, and absence of war usually conflict. Total war is a warfare that there is no restriction purely for this military target and can result in massive security clearance or other non-interning of war. This is Lieutenant Adekunle, also known as Great Scorpion. This is the Nigerian soldiers attacking the Biafran soldiers through the sea. This is a man carrying his 12-year-old daughter that is suffering from hunger because of the soldiers do not allow food to get to the eastern
1980 and lasted until November 11, 1986. 70 million military personnel, including 60 million Europeans, were mobilized as one of the largest war in history. Over 9 million combatants and 7 million civilians died as a result of the war, including a number of genocides. The casualty rate of exacerbated development, technological and sophistication industries was one of the deadliest conflicts in history and paved the way for major politics, including revolution in many of the nations involved. The war to the world's economic great power, assembling so opposing allies based on the treatment of the United Kingdom and British Empire and Austria-Hungary. Although Italy was a member of the Triple Alliance alongside with Germany and Austria-Hungary, it did not join the Central Powers. Austria-Hungary are taking the offensive against the terms of alliance. This alliance was reorganized and expanded as more nations entered the war. Italy, Japan, and the United Kingdoms joined the Allies, while the Ottoman Empire and Bulgaria joined the Central Powers. The reason for the war was the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary, heir to the Austria-Hungary by Yugoslav nationalist Gavrillo, peaceful to Sarajevo on 28 June 1914. This set off a diplomatic crisis when Austria-Hungary delivered the ultimatum to the Kingdom of Serbia and the international alliance formed over a decade were invoked, with the major power at once, so the conflict spread around. On 28 July, Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia, subsequently invaded. Russia mobilized support of Serbia. Germany invaded neutral Belgium, Luxembourg, some which was France within the United States to declare war on Germany after the German march was halted. What became known when the Western said it to a part of action with the translate out to change it until 1970. Meanwhile, Eastern Front, Russia won the battle against the Austro-Hungarians, but was stopped in invasion of Russia by the Germans. Thank you.
My name is Daniela Lawal from Safaya. My pronounced topic is the First World War continuation. In November 1914, the Ottoman Empire joined the Central Powers, opening front to the Caspian, Mesopotamia, and Syria. Italy joined the Allies in 1915, but Bulgaria joined the Central Powers in the same year. Romania joined the Allies in 1916, followed by the United States in 1917. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Injolo Alashiko. I'm talking on Second World War. Second World War was a quintessential total war of modernity. The level of national mobilization of resources on all sides of the conflict, battle being contested, the scale of the army's names and efforts to reach strict conscription, the active targeting of the non-combatant and the non-cover property, the general disregard for collateral damage, and the unrestricted aims of the belligerents marked total war on an unprecedented and unsurpassed multi-continental scale. Showa Japan. During the first part of the Showa era, the government of Imperial Japan launched a string of policies to promote total war efforts against China and other continental powers and increase industrial production. The National Mobilization Law has 50 clauses which provided for government controls over civilian organization, nationalization of strategic industries, price controls and rationing, nationalized news media. The law gave the government the authority to use unlimited budget to subsidize war production. 18 of 50 articles outline penalties for violators. United Kingdom. The United Kingdom used its First World War experience to prepare legislation that would allow immediate mobilization of economy for war. Thank you.
My name is Babatunde Akinode, and I am here to talk about the Nigerian Civil War. The Nigerian Civil War is also known as the Biafran War. It started on the 6th of July 1967 to the 15th of January 1970.
It was a war fought to encounter the succession of Biafra from Nigeria. The Biafra represented the nationalist aspiration Within a year, the federal military government surrounded Biafra, capturing coastal oil facilities in the city of Port Harcourt. Blockade imposed during the ensuing statement led to severe famine, accomplished deliberately as a war strategy. Over 2.5 years of war, about 2 million civilians died of starvation and hunger. This famine entered world awareness in the 1960s when images of malnourished and starving children suddenly saturated mass media of the Western countries. The plight of the starving Biafra became a cause-selling in foreign countries, enabling a significant rise in the prominence of the international non-governmental organizations NGOs. Britain and Soviet Union were the main backers of the federal military government in Lagos. France and some other independent elements supported Biafra. France and Israel provided weapons for both combatants. Thank you. I'm here to talk about the topic called Boko Haram Insurgency. Boko Haram Insurgency began in 2009 when the jihadists rebelled Boko Haram started around rebellion against the government of Nigeria. In 2004, tension within Boko Haram resulted in gradually split between Salafis, Association violent faction led by Abu Ismaki Ansar and the more dominant violent faction led by Abubakar Shekau. By 2015, part of the group between Al-Qaeda and affiliated Ansar and Shekau faction became now West Africa's country.
Open House is a program held every year to bring together parents from different shores to learn from their children and see for themselves how their children is growing fast in learning. The program was intelligently packaged by the preparatory teachers of the school to bring out the best in the children, not only in the classrooms, but in every other areas they need to, like that of disaster, so that the children can understand and know vividly well what it means whenever they see one and not afraid at the sight of it.
Just to get by every day.
At the end of the lectures, everyone was served food to cool off their nerves and refreshments. And moreover, the parents talk about what they learned in the lecture, how it has affected their lives, and then express their profound gratitude to the school management.
Every day we are learning, and they should put their acts together, because at the end of the day, some children got the t-shirt, some didn't get. So by the time they make parents to pay their money on time, they will be able to bring out everything excellent.
They tried very well. At least even the children tried very well. They even taught us a lot of things, the disasters. We have seen what disaster is all about, you know. A lot of things, accidents, sickness, and many other things they taught us. They tried very well. They tried. I appreciate them. I appreciate them. And we have a lot of food to eat and drink. So they have tried.
I learned a lot of things, a lot. So I don't know where to start. You can see me. People were making mockery of me. I told them I'm writing projects. It's a topic, disaster. From one class to another, I enjoyed every bit of everything they did. It's very.
We have looked around and we can see that many people are not aware of so many hazards, home, major, man-made, especially. So to create an awareness for our parents and for our kids, we initiated this idea of disaster. As you can see, that if you go to different classes, some are dealing with volcano, some are dealing with tsunami, some are dealing with home hazards and all the same, so that children will not just be in the classroom environment, but also be aware of what is happening outside Nigeria. Because some of these hazards have not actually gotten here. You understand? And they will not. But they will know that what others are experiencing in other countries and all over the world.
Me, Father, but I gotta take a chance. Oh, I'm already gone, so just pray for me. Oh, forgive me, Father, but I gotta take a chance.